Celebrity interview moments I think about at least once a week, part 11.
Jada had invited me to dinner with her and Will Smith, and I thought, oh, this is it. I'm about to make it. Jada said, what are you doing tomorrow? We off work. What are you doing tomorrow? I said, well, I got me a Groupon to go on this swamp tour, so that's what I'm doing. She said, well, maybe Will and I go with you. And I'm like, yeah, right. The next day comes about, and I smoke a whole bunch of weed. I thought it would be super cool to be on the swamp and be high, and like the alligators would be talking to me. I'm high as a kite. I get a phone call, and it's Jada, and I didn't think she was really gonna call me, and then she called me, she goes, Tiffany, you still going on that swamp tour? I said, yeah, I'm gonna leave in about an hour. And she said, okay, cool, Will and I are going with you. I said, okay, cool, since y'all got dinner last night, I'm gonna get y'all Groupons, don't worry, everything on me. I drive over to their hotel, and I'm starting to hand the keys to the valet, because I'm thinking I'm jumping in the SUV with them and all their security, I'm gonna feel all presidential. All of a sudden, Will comes running out of the hotel, jumps in the back seat of my little $20 a day rental, and he's like, whoa, it's been years since I've been in a regular car. And then Jada gets in and she goes, oh, it doesn't have tinted windows. I don't know if I feel safe. And I'm like, really, Jada? You from Baltimore, bitch? Jada the next day said I was on the steering wheel like this. And I said, of course I was, Jada, because all I could think to myself is, Tiffany, you need to be as careful as possible. You don't want to be the bitch on TMZ that killed the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. A lot of white people on the swamp, and it's a Cajun swamp tour, and Jada's looking, and she goes, Tiffany, what is going on here? Why is there so many people? And I said, Jada, they probably all got Groupons. And she said, Tiffany, what the is a Groupon? Jada, what do you think a Groupon is? She said, I thought it meant you had a boat that you could take a group of people on. Jada, I got a $20 a day rental car. Why would I have my own boat? As we walk on, I walk on first, and everybody start clapping and cheering. Will sits down, and this really drunk guy comes on. He goes, hey, Will, what part of Philadelphia are you from? And he goes, West Philadelphia. He goes, ah, born and raised, right? I was like, yeah, yeah. And he's like, can I get a picture? And then the girl jumps up and says, can she get a picture? And somebody else said, can they get a picture? And then Will stands up. He goes, look, everybody. This isn't the Will Smith tour. This is the Cajun Swamp tour. So let's just have a good time, see what we can see, learn what we can learn. And at the end of the tour, maybe we all take some pictures with you guys if we're in the mood. Is that all right with you guys? And everybody's like, yeah, yeah. Woo. And I was like, this is messed up. He didn't even say nothing funny. They just cheering for him because he got money. We here on a Groupon. We went on the tour. We enjoyed it. We learned all this stuff. Will leans over to me. He crosses his leg like this, right? Because this is how rich men sit so their balls can hang. He's like, hey, Tiffany, I'm going to have to get me one of these. I was like, what, one of these ferry boats? He's like, nah, a swamp. I was like, you gonna buy a whole ecosystem?
They liked it, I guess.
Yeah, they loved it. They said it had been so long since they've been with regular people. Oh. And then they took me to a fancy dinner at the Ritz-Carlton and told me to drive home in my $20 a day.